Hello, dude. This is Delrifer here, and before we start this, I just gotta say this. I love that I do these 10 minutes because every single time I leave you guys on a cliffhanger, then I can just do it like the next 2 seconds afterwards, and then you guys still have to wait a bit because I have to post the next one, and it takes a while for it to post. So, leaves you guys on a cliffhanger. It's good for me and myself because it makes myself be like, alright. It makes myself be like, alright, so if anyone just bothers me, it doesn't matter. I just wasted 10 minutes. I just wasted 10 minutes, so it doesn't matter if it messes up. I'll just do another 10 minutes instead of it messing up a whole an hour of me doing this. But moving on. This is What If I Was in the My Hero Academia Universe Part 2. Last time we left off, Izuku literally just met me. Anyway, let's get this started. And Izuku's like, who are you? And I say, I technically do not have a name since I don't remember my life, but I don't remember being alive, but you can just call me dead. It's pretty much what everyone else has been calling me. Zuko's like, what? What do you mean you don't remember being alive? You're alive right now. You're standing. Oh, I forgot to say this as well. He's also on his hands. You can clearly see the bandages on his hands right now, but you can't see the rest of the bandages going all the way up his arm. With on both of his arms. And his skin's like greenish. It's kind of green. I don't know what to say. It's kind of like a mint color. Kinda, not really. Not that light, but also not really dark. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say for that. Like a certain, like it's greenish. Azuku's like, oh wait, did he just ask? He just asked that. What are you talking about? You're standing right here, and I say that no, technically I was a skeleton before the necromancer came by and gave me life, I guess you can say. Azuku's like, what? Because he doesn't know what a necromancer is. He doesn't know a single thing about the whole thing he's talking about. He's like, oh, what? Oh, wait, oh, yeah. You guys don't know about this. Because, I've been buried for, like, a lifetime by now. So, like, I know that he doesn't know about this. Because it's not like it was it's not like it was a million years ago. And I explain how technically I was a skeleton, and then like no one knew where I came from at all. No one knew who I was. I didn't even know about my previous life. A necromancer just accidentally brought me life while doing one of his spells, and like I'm a demon technically. But like I don't share any personality with the demons at all. Because I'm gonna say all like the demons. There's 7 different types of demons, which are each type revolves around one of the 7 like deadliest sins, which is fucking like just different stuff like lust, greed, wrath, fucking gluttony. Whatever the rest of the shit was again, because I can't remember. Sloth and all that shit. Which he doesn't share like anything of that. Almost. He shares a bit of wrath. That's the only part of him that he shares with the demon kind. He's more like a half human, half demon, I guess you can say. Or I guess I can say. I guess you can say I am half demon, half human. Not really. He's technically just a dead He's just technically dead. He just considers himself as an undead. That's all he considers himself as. Nothing else. He considers himself as dead or undead. One of the two. And at some point, he's, like, after explaining, like, the whole on, like, his whole on, like, how he's been alive for 1,000,000 years, how he can't die, but you can defeat him by technically doing the same tactic you're seeing here. Apparently cut me up into cut parts of my body off and just store me underground because I can't dig out. And all that stuff. And he pretty much just explains his whole on, like, life, pretty much. Not really, just more of, like, his basic stuff and how magic works and all that stuff because he knows magic. Unlike Quirks, he has magic, which I would consider is just more powerful since technically with magic it's less of, oh hey, you technically have an unlimited source of it with Quirks technically, because with the fire quirk, literally you have an unlimited source. The only bad part about it is that you can burn yourself to death. With magic, you have mania and fucking all that shit. You gotta actually, like, learn it. You can't just fucking push it out of your hands like if it's nothing. I'm gonna tell you his abilities real quick. He has that, like, as I said, fabric manipulation. His main magic he uses is just necromancy. He has, like, I'm gonna call them the 4 basics, which I'm gonna say is wind, fire, water, and earth magic, or I guess rock magic would be a better way of saying it. And then a bit of healing magic. That's the one he's worst at. The one he's best at is necromancy. Obviously. He's been... So, yeah. But he's, like, terrible. He's terrible at healing. Because, like, he never really needed to learn healing. Because technically he just regenerates really fast. Also, another thing is that he can't feel any pain. His body went completely numb after his body being damaged so much over the millions of years, which makes sense to me. Like, your nerves just kind of kill itself, just kind of kill itself out. Like, first you can burn your own nerves out, which if you, like, burn your hand, like, your nerves would go away. And technically, he'd never been to a hospital before. So he can't feel any pain. Literally, he can't feel pain. He can't feel anything. But since he can't feel anything, he's gotten better. He's gotten good at, like, sensing. He's capable of, like, he's just really good at sensing people. Since he can't really feel anything. He has, like, some of the best hearing ever. So, like, yeah. He just has really good hearing. He has, like, he can hear someone from, like, miles away. And also, he can sense lies, kinda. He can sense emotion, which kinda ties in with lies. Like, if they're nervous and they're, like, if they're nervous while saying it, then it could mean they're lying. If they're, like, mad while they're saying it, it can also be that. All that stuff. This is less of a part 2 and more of just explaining the shit he can do. Which Izuku will be capable of doing, kinda. The only thing he can't really do is the fabric manipulation. Since it's not magic, it's a manipulation, not magic. And Dead's like, I wish I could repay you some way, because he's called Dead, as I said. He's called Dead. I wish I could repay you in some way, but, like, I can't really. Unless you were quirkless, then maybe then I can repay you with with something a lot more stronger than a quirk. And Izuku's like, I am quirkless. He's like, oh, really? Then would you like to learn magic? And Izuku's like, magic? Yeah, it's pretty much what a quirk is, pretty much, but a lot more powerful. Also, another thing, I'm gonna say this. Dead absolutely despises quirks. Like, he doesn't like them at all. Because, like, they changed his world. Like, he used to be like a myth. Like a nice myth. Like, he used to be the myth, I'm gonna say the friendly demon. Because he was a demon, but he was friendly. He wasn't like the other demons who would kill you or torture you and that stuff. He would be friendly. But when quirks were made and all that stuff, like, the myths were changed, and he just turned into pretty much the symbol of death. Like the Grim Reaper, pretty much. That's what they turned him into. But he's not. He's somewhat like him because in the spirit realm, which is a realm that I'll get into in a different part, because I can't get into it here, he's pretty much like helps lost souls find their way, I guess you can say. Which that's technically what he is. I'm pretty much just a lost soul that has a physical body. Just has a physical body. That's pretty much what he is. But he's also a demon. So yeah, kinda, not really, kinda, but sure, yeah, he's a demon. I want to say half I want to say half human, half demon, but nah, he would be more of just a demon in general. He also has like a different structure, like a different bone structure from other demons, which makes him look more human than the rest of them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there. So bye, guys.